My name is Tracy Lisay, and I teach elementary school students in the Spring Lake Park School District in Minnesota. I've been teaching with Nearpod since I started teaching in 2018, and I took the educator certification course through Nearpod when we transitioned to distance learning in the spring of 2020. After I learned more about what the platform is capable of, and more importantly, how many high-quality lessons that already exist for free in the Nearpod library, I gained a new appreciation for the platform and have been using it in my classroom consistently ever since. I think that since the spring of 2020, we've shifted our view not only on the educational system as a whole, but on our students as well. We've known for a long time that the one-size-fits-all method of learning and instruction doesn't work for most students. Nearpod's features are inclusive and adaptable so that the same lesson and content can reach all students at their specific pace with their needs in mind. Some of my favorite features on Nearpod include adding audio to the pre-made slides for my younger learners who are still learning how to read, or the students that are struggling with reading. I also like the formative assessments and checkpoints that I can add throughout the lessons, and the student-paced format. A lot of my students actually prefer to repeat some slides or entire lessons to gain better understanding, and they can do this at any time with their caregivers when they're at home as well. I've actually continued teaching online since that spring. Like we found with some of our students who prefer learning online at their own pace, I also prefer teaching online to students who seek more individualized instruction, and together I work with students and their families to create authentic, personalized lessons for each student. Like I said before, I work with the Spring Lake Park School District, and I teach students in a range of grades between kindergarten and 6th grade with one other teacher. Together, we teach multi-age classes that are based more on students' unique strengths and needs rather than by grade band. Nearpod makes my job a lot easier as I can individualize lessons for my students to work on with either me or their parents in the self-paced mode, meaning that we can utilize our face-to-face class time more efficiently. Nearpod's folders have helped me organize my lessons to use each year. I have folders that are based on content area so that I can personalize my students' lessons based on their academic strength and need. The interactive slides are super engaging for all of my students, and they love Nearpod. If you're new to Nearpod, I definitely recommend browsing through their lessons that already exist in their library to see what's already been created that you don't have to make yourself, so that you can spend your planning time more efficiently. And if you have the extra time, definitely look into the certification course. You'll learn more about what Nearpod has to offer so that you can personalize your lessons for your class. Their content creators have made my life immeasurably easier, and I really appreciate everything that Nearpod has done for me and my students. Thanks, Nearpod.